Dingo Dinkelman lived for adventure. He inspired millions of people worldwide with his stories and educational videos on YouTube. His work brought him close to the most dangerous animals, driven by an unwavering passion for wildlife conservation. This story takes you on a journey through his life, his successes, and ultimately the tragic event that changed everything. Who was this man who dedicated his life to nature? And why did he have such a huge impact on so many people? This is the inspiring story of Dingo Dinkelman, a man of extraordinary courage, passion, and determination. Dingo Dinkelman was born in KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa, a region known for its rich biodiversity and stunning nature. From a young age, Dingo had a strong fascination with wildlife. His parents remember how, as a small child, he collected reptiles and other animals and studied them with great care. After finishing high school, Dingo decided to dedicate his life to wildlife conservation. He began his career as a nature guide and reptile expert in local nature reserves. His charismatic personality and willingness to work with dangerous animals quickly made him popular. He found his calling in sharing his knowledge and enthusiasm with others, especially children, to raise awareness about the importance of nature. Dingo gained international fame with his YouTube channel, where he shared adventurous videos of his interactions with animals like crocodiles and venomous snakes. His channel attracted millions of viewers thanks to his talent for making complex information accessible and exciting. He debunked myths about reptiles and emphasized the importance of these often misunderstood animals. Dingo's passion for reptile conservation and his bravery in dealing with dangerous animals earned him the nickname the Steve Irwin of South Africa. He received recognition from both local and international organizations for his work. Dingo founded Dingo's Animal Kingdom, a project that raised 750,000 South African rand in just 42 days, thanks to donations from supporters worldwide. This nature park in KwaZulu-Natal provides a safe haven for some of the world's most endangered species. Dingo and his team wanted to create a place where animals could live freely, and also involve people in conservation by connecting them with these animals in their natural environment. The park set itself apart by offering interactive experiences, such as hands-on sessions with reptiles and educational tours aimed at raising awareness and removing fear of these often misunderstood creatures. This park is a place where people, young and old, can build a bond with animals often considered frightening or dangerous. His videos often showed his courageous interactions with deadly animals, including his famous 5 nights in the 6x2-meter cage of death with 16 dangerous reptiles. This event, which he described as one of the greatest challenges of his life, symbolized his determination to understand reptiles and inspired people to see these animals differently. Dingo's life was full of dangerous encounters, but he approached each adventure with care and respect for the animals. He knew his work carried risks, but he was determined to take them to raise awareness about the importance of conservation. On September 30th, 2024, Dingo took part in an educational demonstration with a mamba, one of the deadliest snakes in the world. During this demonstration, things went wrong. The snake bit him, and due to his known allergy to snake venom, he went into anaphylactic shock. His wife Kirsty, who was always by his side during his adventures, acted quickly. She rushed him to the hospital, where he was placed in an induced coma. Kirsty described the difficult days full of fear and hope. "I wish I could share better news, but Dingo is still in the hospital, and his condition remains unchanged." She added, "Thankfully, we were able to get him to the hospital in time. He is in ICU on a ventilator and remains in a medically induced coma. The doctors are keeping him heavily sedated to give his body the best chance to recover fully." She kept the community updated via their Facebook page and expressed her gratitude for the overwhelming support they and their family received. Despite the efforts of the medical staff, Dingo remained in a coma for 3 weeks. Kirsty said, "We are praying and trusting for a miracle. He has fought so hard to stay with us, and we are so grateful for the incredible team of doctors and nurses who are caring for him. Eventually, Dingo passed away on Saturday, October 26, 2024. Dingo Dinkelman was a passionate conservationist who dedicated his life to protecting nature. His videos inspired millions to respect wildlife and offered a unique combination of education and adventure. Through his parks and videos, Dingo inspired thousands to get involved in conservation. Dingo was also heavily involved in educational campaigns. He regularly visited schools, where he not only talked to children about the animals, but also showed them that fear of reptiles could be overcome through understanding and knowledge. He also created videos about removing dangerous snakes like black mambas and protecting rhinos. These videos not only provided education, but also directly showed how donors' contributions were used for conservation, which fostered greater engagement. Dingo Dinkelman's passing had a huge impact on his family, friends, and the broader conservation community. His wife Kirsty, along with their 3 children, faced an unimaginable loss. The support from the community, both locally and globally, was overwhelming. Kirsty said, "The level of support we've received has been unbelievable. Every message, every prayer has meant the world to us. People from all over the world shared their memories of Dingo and how he had inspired them to learn more about and care for wildlife." Professionally, Dingo was not only a conservationist, but also an activist who advocated for better training and support for people working with venomous animals. A concrete example of this was his involvement in setting up a special training program for conservationists, in which participants learned how to safely handle venomous snakes. He also regularly gave speeches at conservation conferences, where he advocated for more protection and support for those working with these animals. Dingo's passing is a great loss, but his work remains an inspiration to many. His vision and determination to protect nature are a lasting source of motivation. This story is a tribute to his life and work and emphasizes the importance of wildlife conservation. Dingo's life symbolized unconditional love for nature, from children who overcame their fear of snakes to adults who found a new appreciation for nature. His legacy lives on in everyone he inspired.